In this video, we'll dive into something that's incredibly important and often life-changing for many intended parents: in vitro fertilization, or IVF. This medical marvel has brought joy and hope to countless families around the world. Whether you're just starting to explore your options or are already on your IVF journey, understanding the process can make a huge difference. If you've been trying to conceive without success, IVF might just be the answer you're looking for. It's a beacon of hope for those facing fertility challenges, offering a chance to achieve the dream of parenthood. So, what exactly is IVF? In simple terms, it's a process where an egg is fertilized by sperm outside the body in a lab. This fertilized egg, or embryo, is then transferred into a woman's uterus, with the hope of achieving a successful pregnancy. Let's break it down into 4 key steps. Step 1. Ovarian stimulation. This is where it all begins. The goal here is to stimulate the ovaries to produce multiple eggs, rather than the single egg that typically develops each month. Here, fertility medications are administered to stimulate the ovaries to produce multiple eggs. These medications are usually given as injections over a period of about 10 to 14 days. Think of it as encouraging your ovaries to give their best performance. The more eggs produced, the better the chances of successful fertilization. During this phase, monitoring is crucial to ensure the eggs are maturing properly. Regular checkups help track the development of the follicles, which are the fluid-filled sacs where the eggs mature. Regular ultrasounds and blood tests help doctors track progress and make adjustments as needed. This ensures that the eggs are retrieved at the optimal time. Step 2. Egg retrieval. Once those eggs have reached optimal maturity, it's time for egg retrieval. This is a critical step in the IVF process. This is a minor surgical procedure performed under sedation. The patient is usually sedated to ensure comfort during the procedure. A thin needle is carefully inserted into the ovaries to collect the mature eggs. The procedure is guided by ultrasound to ensure precision. It sounds intense, but it's usually quick and relatively painless. Most patients recover quickly and can go home the same day. Step 3. Now onto the fascinating part, fertilization. This is where science and nature come together in a controlled environment. After retrieval, the eggs are introduced to sperm in a lab dish. This can be done through conventional insemination or a process called ICSI, where a single sperm is injected directly into an egg. This process is closely monitored to ensure successful fertilization. The lab technicians keep a close eye on the eggs to see which ones become fertilized. The resulting embryos are then observed for development. They are cultured for several days to reach a stage where they can be transferred back into the uterus. It's amazing to think that life begins in this tiny, controlled environment. Step 4. Finally, we reach embryo transfer. This is the moment where all the preparation and waiting come together. One or more embryos are carefully transferred into the woman's uterus. This is done using a thin catheter and is usually guided by ultrasound. This is a crucial step as it marks the potential beginning of pregnancy. After the transfer, the waiting game begins to see if the embryo will successfully implant and develop. And there you have it, the incredible journey of IVF, from ovarian stimulation to embryo transfer. Each step is a blend of science, hope, and meticulous care. It's a process filled with hope, science, and a lot of heart. The emotional and physical journey can be challenging, but the potential reward is beyond measure. If you're considering IVF, remember, you're not alone, and there's a whole community ready to support you. From medical professionals to support groups, help is available every step of the way.